If you want to build smart robots, the problem comes down to, I guess, two things. One is how the robot is coded, and second, how fast it is running everything. And third thing would be its parts, mechanical parts, everything. But we have a lot of research in control systems, we have a lot of research in the mechanical parts, but we don't have good research in the software or implementation of software. And that boils down to AI. So if you want to make really good and smart robot, you need a good algorithm running on it. And that algorithm typically works on AI, like something like reinforcement learning, object detection. It's definitely AI. So let's say you want to make a smart robot. You would go to the store, maybe buy an Arduino or Raspberry Pi. But you'd come down to one problem, that it won't run AI because these are typical CPU processors. So to bridge that gap, you need something that processes AI quickly. And I'm not talking about a big GPU because it doesn't make sense to put a big GPU on a drone. But what you can think about is neural processing unit or brain processing unit. So I have this one chip that is by D-Robotics. It's called RDK X5. It's like a Raspberry Pi, runs on Linux, but it also has a neural or brain processing unit on it. So what this does is it runs AI basically on like a hardware accelerator for AI, and that's quicker, and it's all on this chip. So I have this chip here, D-Robotics sent me one, and I was testing it out, checking some projects, and here I made a simple project where there is a drone. It's simulated, it's a Px4 drone, it's simulated on my system, and it has this is a stereo vision camera module. So basically stereo vision is like our eyes. Because of this distance between our eyes, we are able to perceive what is far and what is close. And this same concept is in this stereo vision camera module. So what I've done is, if something is closer, the drone will sense that and go back. And if something is far away, it will just stay at its position. So it's a simple project. I'm going to show you small steps I did. This is just an introduction of what this chip can do. So here is the stereo vision camera module. You can see that the cameras are separated by some depth. And right now I'm running a simple program that is showing the feed. You can see that when I keep the camera closer, it is detecting that it's closer. And remember, there are no proximity sensors, no infrared sensors, no LiDAR. It's just these two cameras. That's a very interesting thing, right? How do we come this far? So you can see that this 0.24 meters, so 20 centimeters close, and if I move it real close, it becomes more darker, and yeah. So this is basically it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this depth that is generated, and I'm going to plug it into a drone that is running on a software simulation. So the drone that you're seeing here is almost like a real drone, and it is running the Px4 firmware on this. And this Px4 I'm controlling through the QGC. So I'm going to give it a takeoff command. So you can see that the drone is arming. Yeah, so basically what this is that you are running Px4 on a software model. So it's not a real thing, but it's the closest to a real thing. This is good for doing your test. So you can make so this is like a flight controller with Px4 running on a good drone setup. And then you can do a bunch of things, like you can tell it to fly, then you can tell it to land. So I'm going to do a simple thing that I'm going to tell it to land. So here the drone lands back. So this is like a software in the loop simulation, it's called. You can check more on the Px4 website. So to put all the things together, I've made a small code where this is the Px4. It will accept commands from this RDK X5 regarding if the depth is nearby, if there's any obstacle that's nearby, and it's going to move back if there's an obstacle. So this is the setup. Let's say I appear closer. So I'm an obstacle here, and yeah, it detects me and it goes back. You can see. Now if I go back, it's going to stop. Yes. So this is a small low-level script that just does this. But what you could what you could extrapolate from this is that you can do a bunch of things and do a real-time object avoidance algorithm out of this and implement this in your robotic software systems. Because this is Px4, I was able to easily integrate it. So this is the amazing thing about the small AI chips that are coming nowadays. You can do a bunch of projects out of these. So this was it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a nice day. Take care.